Good morning, everyone. 2025 commencement ceremony is about to begin. We'd like to remind you to please silence your cell phones and please take your seats. We'll begin promptly at 10 o'clock. Thank you so much.
Hola, bienvenidos a todos. Mi nombre es Nila López Hernández. Bienvenidos a todos a la ceremonia de graduación de la generación 2025. Es un gran honor estar aquí hoy festejando y compartiendo este bello momento con todos ustedes. Estamos muy felices de que hoy todos ustedes nos acompañan, ya sin su amor, apoyo y sacrificios no estuviéramos aquí. Espero que te guste la ceremonia y pasen un bien momento. Hello, good morning. My name is Nila Lopez Hernandez. Welcome everyone to the graduation ceremony of the class of 2025. It is a great honor to be here today, celebrating and sharing this beautiful moment with all of you. We are happy that all of you are with us today because without your love, support, and sacrifices, we wouldn't be here today. I hope you like the ceremony and have a great time. Before we go any further, I'd like to read our land acknowledgement in Spanish. Reconocemos a los habitantes originales de este lugar, el pueblo Sodomes y sucesores de las tribus Tulelabs, que siempre han cuidado, cazado, pescado y cosecharon en estas tierras. Respetamos su soberanía, su derecho a la autodeterminación y oramos su sagrada conexión espiritual con la tierra y el agua. Now please give a warm welcome to our wonderful principal, Mr. Carpenter Carpy.
Thank you, Neela. It's pretty impressive to give a cold open to this many people, let alone in 2 languages. Nice work. Edmonds College is lucky to have you as a student starting next fall. Let's give her another round of applause. Speaking of being multilingual, before we celebrate all of our seniors let's celebrate all our seniors who earned the Washington State Seal of Biliteracy. The Seal of Biliteracy recognizes graduates who demonstrated proficiency in English and 1 or more languages, including American Sign Language and tribal languages. Mountlake Terrace High School is proud to recognize seniors who received the Seal of Biliteracy. If you received the Seal of Biliteracy, please stand. Good morning, graduates, families, Mountlake Terrace High School staff, Dr. Miner, Dr. Jung, and school board members. My name is Crosby Carpenter, and I'm the principal of Mountlake Terrace High School. It's my absolute honor to welcome you to the 2025 commencement ceremony. Also, to welcome all of you watching at home, courtesy of our own student-produced Hog Broadcasting Network. I'd like to start by thanking each of you for the role that you've played in getting members of the class of 2025 to this moment. The support of this amazing community provides to our youth is unparalleled. Before we go any further, please stand and join me in welcoming the Mountlake Terrace High School choir and band who will sing our national anthem. Thank you, choir and band. That was outstanding. I'd now like to introduce ASB Executive President Min Pham, who will be attending Shoreline Community College next year and majoring in nursing.
Hello, good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is having an amazing morning, excited to celebrate the class of 2025. I'd like to thank my parents, Tony and Kim, and as well as my brother, Kwa, for always being there to support me. In the next few minutes, I'm going to talk about 3 things that have been very important to my growth as both a person and a human being, and hopefully some of you will find them useful too. The first one is building real, genuine connection. This is a kind that isn't about status, popularity, or being the smartest, but simply being human. The truth is, it doesn't take much to create these connections. All it takes is a simple act of saying a quick hello, a wave in the hallways, or saying good morning even when you're half asleep. These small gestures are easy, yet simple, but they can make a big difference. The power to brighten someone's day. The best part of it is that it's so easy and natural that over time it can become a part of your daily routine, something that people can start looking forward to in their day. Having these small but genuine interactions create a sense of connection that can grow into something really meaningful. Building genuine connections reminds us that we're not alone, giving us people to laugh with, lean on, and grow alongside that help us feel valued and seen. The second is the phase, fake it till you make it. Being someone that you're working towards becoming even when it feels uncomfortable. At first, it sounds difficult. How are you supposed to be something that you're not? But over time, I realized it's not about being perfect. It's about progress. It's about showing up and putting in effort and having a bit of confidence. Whether you're presenting in class, introducing yourself, or giving a speech in front of hundreds of family and friends. Your voice may shake and you will be nervous, but the more you do it, the more natural it becomes. This has been one of the biggest ways I've learned to step outside my comfort zone. The main point is that growth doesn't happen in comfort. It happens with the risks and challenges we face, even when they scare us a little. Think about how many opportunities we missed just because we stayed in our comfort zone. I know I missed plenty, times where I want to speak up, ask a question, or be a part of something, and I didn't because I was afraid of looking awkward or judged. And honestly, these moments will stick with you, but the regret of not trying will last way longer than the discomfort of stepping up. My last thing is learn to embrace life in all its awkward and weird moments. Be in the present. This is all a part of life. And remember, this is your life, your story, and you only get one shot at being you. So why waste it trying to be someone else? Just remember to be yourself and learn to embrace who you are. The more free and loved you will be. Go try new things even if you're not good at it. Be quirky, be odd, be whoever you want to be. But remember, whatever you're doing, make sure you're smiling and laughing as much as you can. Throw in a joke in once in a while. Have a laugh. Don't hold yourself back because you're afraid of other people's judgment. Living like this, you'll grow into someone who is not only happy, but someone who can inspire others to help accept who they are. With that being said, graduates and families and friends, let's take a moment to be present. Let's take one deep breath in real quick. Look to the person on your left. Look to the person on your right. And now up and take one last deep breath in. Good boy. One last thing I have to say to the class of 2025. I wish you all the best of luck in your endeavors, and remember that your future is in your hands. I want to thank you for all of you for coming, and remember to keep smiling and laughing.
Thanks, man. Next up, please welcome Class of 2025 President Justin Ho. Justin will be taking his talents to Western Washington University next year.
Hello. First, I would like to congratulate the class of 2025 for being here today. We've crammed for tests, pulled all-nighters, waited till graduation week to turn in our late assignments. Sorry, Miss Grambush. Come back from abyss after abyss, and we have finally scaled the jagged mountains in glory. We're here at last. A year short of the new HVAC systems. At least a year short of a winning boys soccer season. Faculty administration, teachers and students alike vested in full regalia. Just the site itself tells us everything we need to know. This is a significant moment in all of our lives. It is an ending and a beginning, distinguished by its certain uncertainty. a clear demarcation of an experience whose expiration date has come due, but whose promise begins as soon as tomorrow. The atmosphere in the stadium today is warm with the glow of accomplishment, empowered by the pride of family, and electric with the bristling energy of youthful potential. And though that potential is in itself emotionally potent, it is, in fact, yet untested. What may be will be given a much more strenuous workout by the impassiveness of life and by the vicissitudes of time. Welcome to the world, class of 2025. Here, you will be tested as never before. You will fail your exam, maybe some classes. You will suffer physical injuries. You will not get the job. You will mess up at important concerts. You will miss the high note. Forget your script. Be late for a defining interview. Get terrible reviews. Have terrible coaches. Even worse referees. You will watch colleagues bask in more success. You will face personal challenges you can't possibly fathom right now. But remember, in your darkest times, I want you to look around and take the time from yourself to return to the collective feeling in this moment and think about your neighbors here ensembled with you. Recall the resilience and strength that you and your peers have demonstrated. Do not be afraid of getting hurt. This fear of vulnerability is what creates an emotionless, soulless, empty, cold, callous world. The anguish that surrounds failure and disappointment is not a warning, but a challenge. It presents us with an opportunity to change, to learn, to adapt, to overcome, to evolve, as we have throughout the pandemic. Your greatest moments will follow your most painful, so let yourself get hurt, then let yourself heal. Regardless of your station, we never know what will happen. Remember to be kind in the execution of your duties. If you choose, again and again, to be kind to people and enter their lives with a light, to enlighten where you could exploit, to lighten where you could load, to elevate where you could degrade, to nourish where you could negate, you will be remembered by all you cross. People never forget kindness, because greatness isn't related to money or fame. It's about leaving those you cross paths with a little more hope, inspiration, or joy. To touch the soul of another person is your innate, undeniable, unfathomable superpower. So use it, and use it with great responsibility. Thank you all.
Thanks, Justin. It's now my pleasure to welcome our student-selected speaker, Tarina Papadou, to the podium. Tarina will be attending the University of Washington this fall and double majoring in communications and marketing.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for being here to celebrate the class of 2025. I first want to thank my family, who I didn't tell I was speaking today, so surprise. I want to thank my teachers who helped shape the student I am today, and most importantly, the class of 2025 for letting me represent them. In all honesty, I've spent the past 4 years comparing myself to each and every one of you wearing a cap and gown right now. No matter what it was, I've stayed up staring at the ceiling, wanting to be more like all of you. And I'm not the only one. Throughout my entire life, I've seen my peers as competition and the end goal, hoping that by today, I'd just be better. But what's the point in comparing yourself to people? I asked for help from a few of my friends to write this, and one of them hit me with reality. She said, "Tarina, you know people compared themselves to you too, right?" In the moment, and even now, I think she was bluffing to make me feel better about myself, but she had a point. No matter where you are in life, there's always someone who you think is the end goal. This isn't to be negative, but more to show you that we all have our own things going on. Comparing yourself with the person next to you is almost like pitting a lizard and dog against each other, where the only thing they have in common is that they're animals. It's a trap. It's a feeling that in retrospect means nothing, yet in the moment it feels like everything and more. But this isn't the end for me, and this isn't the end for anyone else either. These days, people compete over everything. The way I see it, though, none of these things really matter if it's not what you want for yourself and your life. As Mr. Ellinger would say, life is about choices. But how do you know if you're making the right choice? You don't. because making choices is scary. One of the hardest choices I've made was to continue writing in high school, but finding my reason to write, my why, made it just that much easier. And my why isn't a dream school or the career I want to go into. My why is looking at me right now. It's my family in the stands, shocked to hear me speak in front of this crowd of hundreds of people because I can barely speak in front of 10. It's my sisters who taught me responsibility and resilience just by existing. It's the seniors who I've known since our first day of kindergarten back in 2012, and even the ones I only met a few weeks ago. It's my journalism advisors, Vince DeMiro and Miss Lewis, who watched me grow throughout high school, and my friends, thank you Afrada and Ciara, who let me bother them with writing this speech. And above all, it's my dad. Now he's a bit shy, so I won't make him stand in the stands, but he already is. But my dad has taught me that no dream is too big, no goal too outlandish, and no problem too difficult for me to overcome. This year, and especially now, we're all gonna hear the same question. So what's next? There's so many things wrong with this question. I mean, we're expecting a bunch of 18-year-olds to know exactly what they want to do in the future. But if you're like me and don't know, don't worry about it. Because what's next is life. What's next is everything, but at the same time, nothing yet. What happens next is yours, so make it yours. As I close this off, I want to again thank you all for having me as a speaker today, and I enjoyed my time in the spotlight, but unfortunately for you, I'm not done yet. I told myself I'd only mention this once to save everyone from rolling their eyes too hard, so here's me cashing in my one free COVID mention to remind you all that we got something not many of the past graduating classes did. A chance to truly see and know the person behind the mask. Not just the clips of their life we saw on social media or on the fields and stages, but the honest and unfiltered version of them. Now, the struggles we face every day are nobody's business, but they're also a reminder that we are all still human. But as I said before, no matter where you are now, know that it's not your beginning or your end, because high school is not your whole life. So take your sweet time getting to know one another, because what happens next is all yours. As we step off this field as new adults, we need to act from love, not for love, and remember what's important to us. Now, I can't tell you what that is, but hopefully your choices will be able to show you instead. Thank you.
Thank you, Tarina. I'd now like to introduce your valedictorian speaker, who's representing the class of 2024's 7 valedictorians. Please welcome Brody Myers-Little, who will be attending Butler University this fall. Good.
Good morning, class of 2025. Today is not just a day of celebration, it's a day of reflection, gratitude, and excitement for our futures. This is where we, the class of 2025, begin the next chapter of our lives. I'm honored to be here for this occasion, standing here before you, not just as one of the valedictorians of this school, but as a representative of this extraordinary class, one filled with tremendous talent, resilience, and ambition. I'd like to start off by expressing my deepest gratitude to our teachers who've dedicated their time, energy, and focus to teaching us. I want to thank our administrators for leading the school and ensuring we had the support and resources we needed to succeed. And to the staff who worked tirelessly behind the scenes, making sure the school ran properly. And a special thanks to the parents and guardians of our students who've stood by us through every challenge. Most importantly, I want to thank my parents, Mandy and Jamie, who are the foundation of my success. You've always been there for me to cheer me on from the sidelines. I could not be here today without your support. Finally, a big thank you to anyone else who helped contribute to the graduating class of MTHS 2025. Many of you have probably heard this quote before. Life is not about the destination, but the journey. This quote reminds us that our life is not defined by one point or one end goal. Instead, it's shaped by the ups and downs, the good and the bad. All these experiences make you who you are and who you're supposed to be. But one night, I came across a different quote. Surprisingly, I found it on Instagram. Yes, Instagram, the app we all stare at for multiple hours a day. It stated, "Life is not about the destination nor the journey, but instead the company." When we truly look back on life, realize it's not just about the road we traveled, it's about who we traveled with. Ask yourself, what drives us forward? What gives meaning to all of our experiences? Because when we think about the proudest and most cherished moments, the ones that make life worth living, they're not just meaningful because of what you accomplished. They're meaningful because who you shared them with. It's the friendships that made late night study sessions bearable, the teachers and mentors who pushed you beyond your limits, the family members who stood beside you. Every struggle we have faced, every triumph we have celebrated, they all became meaningful because of the people around us. While success, goals, personal growth matter in their own right, at the heart, at the core of everything we do, lies connection. We are defined by the company we keep. So surround yourself with those who will uplift, challenge, and inspire you. Deepen your relationships that bring out your best self. As we step into the next chapter of our lives, chasing our dreams, building our futures, know that our goals and aspirations will guide us. The journey will shape us, but the people around us will give it all meaning. Remember, life is richest when shared with those who matter most. Life is richest when shared with those who matter most. Thank you so much for listening, class of 2025, and happy graduation.
Thanks, Brody. All right, quick check-in. How we doing? Yeah? You guys want a diploma? All right. Dr. Miner, Dr. Jung, and Board of Directors, I'm proud to present the Mountlake Terrace High School class of 2025. I now invite you to join me as we prepare to award the diplomas. Readers, please take your places and get ready to present diplomas. Here we go.
Cameron. I just might say Carmen because why not? I'm just kidding. Oh, this mic is hot. This mic is hot. So Cameron? It's hot, so it's on. So I said that everyone heard. Hey, just remember you gotta all say your names too for it. My dad was saying that just before a little video. You wanna do it?
No, I can't. You just looked at me, you know. Yeah. Do you want it? Do you want it?
Wait, wait.
Between us and 2 months. So Neela go to staff.
You wanna get started? Yeah, you wanna go in between us, right?
And then
Keep him coming too.
and then kind of stagger, yeah. Zach's gonna go first. Haya Ibrahim.
I'm gonna go first.
Perfect. Ready, go? Go.
Neela Lopez Hernandez.
Haya Ibrahimi.
Min Pham.
Justin Ho.
Tarina Papatu.
Brody Myers Little.
Caden Nguyen.
Svajit Singh.
Braden Davidson.
Evan Shuti Trejo.
Peyton Bond.
Grace Exie.
Ava Hunt.
Claire August.
Sophia Judy.
Emma Mae Harshaw.
Celine Bulukcha.
Ella Zich Braymeyer.
Maliha Zajuk.
Huyen Nu Pham.
Wilson Dang. Makoto Clevenger.
Hai Ho.
Job Ostadio.
Caleb Kim.
Zachary Amador.
Quinn Harmon.
Ellery Garrett.
Vincent Castaneda.
Alexander Ballard.
Lowell Wilkins.
Corbin Gay.
Noor Altai.
Saim Anwar.
Sally Diallo.
Gabrielle Galetis.
Cameron Webb.
Sean Schaefer.
Siren Luckenbach.
Bryce Pauling.
Jairo Pina.
Jaden Kwok Quinn.
Gary Miller.
Safa Al Abdullah.
Maritza Amaya Diego.
Ghost Lundblade.
Abigail Herrera Carcamo.
Kaylee Resendez.
Ava Seabrook.
Christina Josephine Sellers McNeese.
Andrea Hickson.
Sophia Argueta.
Adenelli Garcia Lopez.
Courtney Smith.
Madeline Twiggs.
Isabella Solongo.
Luxar Hadid.
Samaya Ali.
Jaya Dean.
Vanessa Mulenga.
Leah Marie Chaloup.
Ruth Ashburn.
Alina Kozak.
Evelyn Korinovich.
Lily Gruber.
David James Slaughter.
Juan Edgar Alvarez Hernandez.
Brody Reese.
Haley Taryn.
Isaac Bauman.
Matthew Swanson.
Eli Sweat.
Isaac Williams.
Jeremy Perot.
Nolan Rockwood.
Cameron Thomas.
Ronan Gurgle.
Gabriel Balite.
Hallelujah Alamayo.
Wait, Soliana Hydra Mikhail.
Delina Gide.
Audrey Ascenso. Let me get it. Rayshawn Moses Connor.
Daniel Tekle.
Hermela Salamon.
Rihanna Mahlik.
Abigail Asfau.
Finn Dilling.
Jaden Costa.
Rachel Jackson.
Abigail Satala.
Audrey Than.
Bridget Sandwick.
Josie Vanderplug.
Mila Nguyen.
Kelly Lai.
Efrada Salaman.
Cole Harris.
Matthew Alonzo Serna.
Jesslyn Vaughn.
Haley Cochran.
Anna Ellsbury.
Ceylin Bulletown Kwon.
Austin Nicole Martis.
Fiorella Diaz.
Dylan Carter.
Bryce Sunponpakti.
Ryan Cheng.
Austin Paddock.
Roy Zimba.
Marcelo Walain.
David Hafoka Halafihi.
Eduardo Guzman.
Alexandra Villalobos Van Sluten.
Angela Rita Dulog.
Alexandra Duloglo.
Sierra Mendoza Constantino.
Kaylee Momo Miyamoto.
Emily Harmon.
Casey Kramer.
Fenton Horde.
Bennett Harvey.
Alan Vernon.
Sam Arwes.
Will Konings.
So I'm gonna wait a little bit. Once Sam gets out, call you out. Wyatt Key.
Hamza Mohammed.
Yahir Miranda.
Charlie McGinnis.
Vitali Bohachok.
Phoebe San.
Katarina Univa.
Colin Wright.
Caitlin Lindsay.
Ethan Holt.
Jackson Norman Lutz.
Mina Samah Ibrahim.
Braden Saunders.
Damian Corona.
Hamza Kakar.
Mateen Ahmedzai.
Hunter Knuckles.
Joshua Hopte.
Ethan Bewire.
Linofa Razaki.
Rona Hafizi.
Sarah Sharafi.
Sanjana Sharma.
Nathan Webb.
Skylar Pham.
Aruda Arusahan.
Harris Nadim.
Nicholas Iwoha.
Seth Tate.
Charlie Lee.
Maya Soria Finn.
Eva Gomez.
Annabella Benabe Lazada.
Taya Shook.
Belle Hensrud.
Casella Bagley.
Casey Bach.
Katarina Moy.
Sanita Chen.
Mifa Tran.
Aaron Woodman.
Ariel Anelo.
Amitha Thomas.
Vivian Guillen.
Sebla Daniel.
Elio Isley.
Lola Ladiges.
Magnolia Ungerleider.
Caden Fiamengo.
Raymond Allen Lay.
Dustin Ledbetter.
Jacob Finn.
Ollie Smithman.
Ben Ordonez.
Austin Manuel Contreras.
Christopher Marcus Navarro.
Alexander Kim.
Ember Ward.
Cleo Garfield.
Hannah Bonio.
Leah Sharabova.
Kira Otubel.
Alice Lowe. Gabrielle Palma. Go. Gabrielle Palma.
Garen Hume.
Magnus Bell.
Jordan Bandazzi.
Carmela Kamara.
Nelia Proseshnuk.
Tabitha Hobbs.
Kendall Garberding.
Emma Luz Cordiasu.
Alex Howe.
Elliot Orange.
Mia Renee Akemi Smith.
Catherine Brown.
Ashley James Jones.
Terrence Tregerton Lindemood.
Wyatt Swan.
Tyler Geiselman.
Alessandro Cora.
Susanna Hoover.
Marisha McClanathan.
Aiden McNamara.
Annalise Coster.
Jenna Gallagher.
Miles Young.
Cash Christopher.
Colton Christopher.
McCoy LeBlanc.
Nicholas Barushka.
Tanya Shalhoub.
Ethan Hudson.
Daksh Parihar.
Darius Pacheco.
Maximiliano Everett.
Cyrus McMillian.
Haley Humphrey.
Sean Stapleton.
Jacob Strong.
Keegan Fike.
Ebenezer Daniel.
Sinjali Jalo.
James Dietz. James Dietz. I got you, bro.
Seamus Homaker.
Brett Gigrich.
Jackson Siebert.
Atticus Elvira Huff.
Micah Briner.
Christy Throches Batiste.
Nor Suzanne Subaikon.
Eli Winkler.
Joanna Guerra.
Kaloafu Tonga.
Rachel Stepper.
Davian Tarshishio Manugio Asis. Yeah, Aces.
Camila Allred.
Jocelyn Allred.
Landon Hawkins.
George Candle.
Emmanuel Andreas.
Joey Lyons.
Zach Rogers.
Maria Gaviola.
Lisbeth Volera.
Angel Martinez.
Jason Guzman Vergara.
Jason Dixon.
Kim Bond.
Ashika Gounder.
Caitlin Miller.
Jenna O.
Amelia.
Aishwarya Duresami.
Isabel Horn.
Kinley Nguyen.
Farhan Marikani.
Billy Pham.
Savannah Coco Barrett.
Aaliyah Phibbs.
Curtis Gilchrist.
Alistair Guthrie.
Nolan Valdivia.
Evan Karani.
Nathan Gabru.
Bora Sari.
Apollo Graves. Alkadan Alamayo Gujo.
Caitlin Thomas.
Kira Paulsine.
Adeline Partial.
Liam Ralsted.
Shaista Rahman.
Ezra Adisu.
Amaya Andivine Brazil.
Addison Sutherland.
Marcus Sueto.
Fernando Padilla.
Farid Castaño.
Congratulations, class of 2025. Before we wrap things up, our musicians will now play the Mountlake Terrace High School alma mater. Audience members, please stand. Feel free to sing along with our graduates. All right, finally, thank you, band. Finally, Justin and Trina, please come forward and lead the class in the turning of tassels. Families and friends, before our graduates throw their caps in the air, we have a few logistics to discuss. After graduates throw their caps, they're going to exit the way that they came in. Please remain in the bleachers until graduates have exited the field, and then you're going to meet your graduates out the south parking lot out that way. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the graduating class of Mountlake Terrace 2025.